Godspeed.
Holy Hustagram, and welcome to the Chain Dogs podcast here live on YouTube. How are you all doing?
That took me a second then. I was like, what
Yeah,
is it?
it's a reach. It's a reach. It's a reach, but everyone will understand.
I'll allow it.
I still don't get it.
Someone made a fake Hus account on Instagram and posted a picture and said that it was Alton Towers when it wasn't. That's what happened.
So
that was today. Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, hello.
It's not funny when you have to explain the joke.
We're back again.
We're back.
Look
and
at
we've
us.
got a lot.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
A lot to
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
To go for with IAAPA and stuff. And we're going to talk about Merlin and Minecraft and all the shit basically that's happened. Especially today.
This is going to be one of those where we just attempt to catch up on everything that's happened in the past.
This is like,
hold on,
in what, 2 months?
When you get home from holiday and you go back through everything you've missed, like on YouTube, that's when you've had no Wi-Fi. This is what it's going to be like.
Emma is confused. What is Emma doing?
I'm not confused. Just noticed that Matt isn't in the chat again. There we go.
Oh, now then.
Can't do it 2 times.
You hypocrite.
Is he on a flight
no,
or a ferry or driving or?
I'm going to text him. Thank you.
Is he at Drayton Manor?
He's at Sports Direct again, I swear to God.
He's still lost in the aisles.
Well, earlier he was excited that we were live at 8. So
well, where is he then? He's late.
Should be here.
He knows what time we're here. Booing when he turns up.
What's happening? Yeah. So hope you're all good. Hope you've had a good end to the season as well. Fireworks was last week. That was insane. That was so good. I went to that last week before. I can't remember. Was it week before?
I think
it was the week before. Holy shit!
I didn't go.
Time. What is
2
time?
weeks ago.
Yeah. God, that's crazy.
Cheers,
isn't it?
Everybody. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
No beverage for me. I think Mikhail's on water.
Beveragino.
Boy.
I just woke up half an hour ago. My mouth's dry as fuck.
Sounds like an excuse.
Good water.
Get straight on the body.
I literally go past the shop to get home. There's no excuse why I don't have beer tonight. That's like, you know,
I'm drinking a French beer.
Ooh la la. Oui, oui.
Oh, is it your French blonde?
It is my French blonde, yes.
Well, he normally has a Belgian blonde when he goes to Wetherspoon.
I was just gonna say I would love to find some Belgian beers out here.
I don't like beer.
If I could find like
wasted on me. I don't know the difference.
Never do
I don't know what it is. It's just crisp and like there's it's just Belgian beer's awesome. It's really good.
Yeah,
is it nice? I need to find a beer because I don't like beer on its own, but I like as we know a snake bite, so I mix them. So the beery taste is like faint. So I need to find a beer that's not a strong taste. I think because I'm sick of going to European parks and none of them sell cider. And I'm stumped.
If you want beer recommendations, ask Tom YMCA Coasters because he has a massive list of them.
In fact, that reminds me. What do
like over 500.
What do you guys? This is gonna be such a stupid question, but the context will make it make sense.
There he is.
What do you guys think of Stella?
Oh,
Not
sorry. Go on.
huge fan.
Stella.
It's
Not a
a
fan.
drink. I think a Stella.
I'll drink it, but
I'll drink it if it's the only thing on the.
it's the only thing available.
It's just a beer, innit? Like it's just a standard beer that you can find in
Nothing
any
special about it.
any corner store,
pretty much. Yeah.
You know, any whatever. It's a
Yeah,
hot commodity
genuinely.
over here.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
What?
It's
Say
the
again.
weirdest thing on earth, right?
It's like,
we do,
it's the main beer over there. Like, everyone loves it.
one of the two restaurants that I work at, we sell beer. Like we sell beer. We have Stella on tap, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's one of our most expensive beers, and it's like it's
Premium. Still.
it's a revered
With the knife.
product.
It's because it's probably because
Weirdest
it's an
shop
import
on earth.
over there.
And it's so funny because like the majority of our bar is worked by Irish bartenders, and we
Right.
joke about it all the time. That Canadians like think of Stella as this like premium beer to drink. Meanwhile, we're all just like, yeah, I can get that from fucking any
Yeah.
Londis.
Literally any
Londis.
London. Any bargain booze, any co-op.
For like
To be
£2 a
fair,
can.
I think you can get Stella in woodcutters. Like that is a thing.
I'd be surprised if you couldn't.
And
So
the
we've
welcome
already
in.
got derailed. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah. We have to have some sort of food or beverage chat. We might as well have it at the top of the show.
Hey, and did you not hear me? I woke up half an hour ago. I need the.
He's craving a posh Stella. All right. I want to see a picture, Mikhail, of like how you guys like present.
Bro, it comes in a goblet.
just
I'm
like
not
this.
even. This is.
What?
I'm not even. I shit.
How you
you
put your
not,
name in
it
a
comes
goblet of fire?
goblet. Next time I'm there, I'll send you a photo
Please.
of the glass we serve it in. It's fucking hilarious.
I've been watching
need
the
to make
Sam
it
Costello
look-
on YouTube live, so I had to wait for him to answer my question.
Wow. Wow. At least we know where we stand now, hey?
Yeah. Yeah. Not seen Sam in the chat for a while, actually. But yeah, so we've got a shitload of stuff to get through. Shall we talk about what turned up at Towers today on the car park to start with the Huss top spin by the looks of it? Even though it's not that picture that looked like it was done in Roblox on Instagram earlier. It looks pretty impressive what they've got there, quite the size. Does it line up to everything you thought, James? Going through the plans?
I don't know. It does look slightly smaller, but it could just be because it's not assembled.
I mean,
from the
Do you
plans and
have
the
these photos?
from the plans and the envelope they gave,
bear with.
it's meant to be the same size as Talagan. It's meant to be a full size.
So it's
one.
pretty hefty then.
But
Because I haven't
looking
seen
at
these
the
photos.
pictures, the
Courtesy of
arms
Towers
just don't
Times.
look
Just want to throw
as
that out there.
big.
I'm
Yeah,
excited.
they're just uploading now, Mikhail. It'll be 2 seconds.
I thought you'd uploaded them all. God.
I didn't do the Huss ones. There we go.
It's been bragging all day about how organised he was.
If you could see the brand page on here, you'd be like blown away. It's so organized. So there you go. There's one of the photos.
I
You're
mean, I
watching
don't
this
know
on
about
podcast,
anybody
we're
else,
asking for
but
photos.
I was just surprised that it's there now. I mean, I don't know when I expected it to arrive, but I was like, oh, okay, like it's moving forward quicker than I thought.
And the thing is, they've already got one of them hooked up to a crane. So
Yeah.
it's going in.
Yeah,
Big
not
up Steve
fucking
Foster's
ready.
brains.
So it's a full size Huss topspin.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Double-sided. one.
Because I was of the impression that it would be a smaller one.
So
No.
on the envelope that they gave, once you took the height of a full-size topspin and added it to the concrete base they were pouring, it reached their max height envelope that they had applied for.
Right.
So
The tree.
based on that, it's full size, but they could have changed their mind and gone for a smaller one. But I doubt they would have.
Them, the arms look, they are chunky, but they're not small.
Chunky.
Chunky. What kind? Chunky.
It's just the angle, I think.
Give me some
Because to be
soup.
fair, when you look
What
at
kind? Okay.
it does look like them arms are about the length of that trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they are quite long.
Yeah, that's a big trailer. I mean, yeah, that I think that's full size. I know,
And
let
we
us know in
Yeah.
the
I mean,
comments
I'm not-
what you
it's
think.
like the
I'm not mad
gondola
at-
will hang lower as well. So
Yeah,
I feel
I'm
like
not mad at
if
us
they
getting
could,
Pelican
they
too.
would.
Talican 2.
they just need to
Oh,
run
I'm
it.
so excited! I'm just
Boogaloo.
excited to have like a high
Honestly, it looks like I'm
quality
swimming.
flat ride, and they haven't like gone for something a bit shitty. Like this is like
See,
up there.
my mind went
It's
to
not a retro
onto
squad.
that one that they have at Engilandia.
God,
I never did that one.
terrifying.
I never rode that one.
I never went on
Absolutely
it. It looked
terrifying.
horrible though.
There's so much room in them seats that when it moved and it just hung you just kind of curled into a ball. And, like you were just rolling it. It was terrifying. And your head comes like this close to the floor.
And it was
The
fully
guy, and
powered.
you can see
as
the guy
well,
in the
isn't it?
cabin just like fucking about with the lever, like pressing. He doesn't care. It was fucking terrifying. Honest to God.
Let's just do it again.
Me and Carl and Jack rode it, and we were howling, but also like, I'm a little bit frightened for my life.
Parts of Energylandia made me laugh so much.
Do you know what
A
is
little
you know what is mad about this Towers ride? That people are actually fucking running underneath it the other day. Like
Yes, on the
they were
on
running
the
on the 10k.
1 hour event.
Yeah, 10k run. They were running underneath it.
Oh, what?
Did you not see?
Yeah,
the it looked like a bypass.
They routed it underneath, and then by the time that they
As if?
reopened the park for rides, they had blocked it all off again.
Yeah.
That's
So
rude.
they run the route underneath it and then just blocked it all off afterwards.
See if you can find a
Oh.
picture for him, James, because Mikhail looks like
Uh,
speechless. Like
Oh, I don't know
You
what
can't
the
say
fuck you
that.
are talking about. Underneath what? Like, what?
underneath
underneath the
concrete.
concrete,
on the
the
structure.
built the concrete structure. That ride is on top of a structure, so that ride is actually not on ground level. It's actually
Right.
raised up, and then it's
And
the
you'll go-
ride
there's
itself.
a tunnel underneath it.
Oh.
They've tunneled underneath it, so you can actually walk underneath the ride.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, that's not that bad. I thought you meant like they fucking like took one of the arms and like rooted a fucking.
what the fuck? No.
underneath
Just,
it. I'm like,
the,
what?
just the concrete, just the concrete stuff. Like,
Um, I'll send
imagine
it
walking
in our
underneath Talican though.
chat.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's on top. Like it's I mean, I'm scared of heights.
There
You
you
know
go.
this. So like sat on top of Talican's high, but then this is like high. Like it's exciting.
Yeah, Mikhail, I'll upload a picture of that just so you can see it because it is crazy when you think about it because that area has been closed off pretty much all year. When you see people running, like
I'd have been like, I'd have had to stop.
It looks like a motorway underpass.
it looks like a motorway bridge. That's what I mean. It looks
Yeah.
like a bypass. Like whose photo is that, James? You
That's
just get that
so
off the internet.
funny.
or
That is
someone?
Frill Nation.
All right. Shout to Frill Nation.
Oh, I'd
But,
have had to have stopped. Like, imagine being timed for your run and then being like, "Holy shit, hold on!" And like, "Oh, but I want to
this-
stop, but I can't." And that would-
Matt's worried that the concrete's going to move when it starts testing.
Don't say that.
It'll be fine.
It'd be right. It'd be fine. It'd be fine.
Why would it move?
It's
It's
Talican from Timu. Nichilandia. Oh, hang on. Hope it doesn't have a cycle like the one at Park Warner. Yeah, I don't know.
What's the one at
Psych-
Corner? Is it really shit? or
Yeah,
what?
I don't know that. Sorry.
Yeah, we have looked at it before, James, when we were doing Ripsaw.
Oh, it's my
Yeah, we
cat.
have looked.
I
at
hope it doesn't have a cycle like the one at Wallaby, Belgium. There's
Hmm.
a shit.
Yeah, I did that one. It wasn't very
God
good.
knows what
Shit.
it's going to be like. Hopefully, it's going to be decent. I can't see it being a crap cycle.
No,
doesn't
it's
look
like
like
one
there's
of
gonna
these
be
new
water.
gen ones, isn't it? So,
As long as they don't spray it with water every day, it should be okay.
fucking hell, dude. Is it got water effects?
I'm not sure.
We don't know.
Um,
yet.
No,
we don't know.
Don't do it.
No, I don't think
need
they
the
need to.
anxiety. I don't need it.
That's the thing. If they do water effects, it won't be. They wouldn't spray.
won't be
the
on the
ride,
gondola.
It would be like Talakans, where
Yeah,
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
it drops
At
before
a
you get
distance
to
is
it.
fine. I don't want it in my face.
I'm gonna say four flips in a row. That's what it's gonna do.
Copy Talakan.
I think it is literally just gonna be Talakan's cycle. I wouldn't be
Talakan-
I
surprised.
hope, to be
Why?
honest, I kind of hope so.
Yeah,
Right.
because that last spin on that. Is...
Rob
That's
says
crazy.
it'll be fine. I'm a concrete engineer.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Rob
All
on
the
the job.
engineers. At least
Rob
8 will
on the
go
job.
home.
Talking of which,
I'm-
Talica's literally just reopened this week as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes,
I did
Talakan's
see
reopened.
Segue. Yes, Talakan has reopened to all its glory, and everyone seems to be really enjoying it. The fire it looks more for some reason. I don't know why in the pictures I've seen. Maybe it's just because it's not been running all year.
It's
We've not
just
seen
been a
pictures of
build.
it.
The gas has built up that entire.
It's
time.
literally just a bomb at this point.
The first time it went off, it was like everybody.
Like, we got a year's worth of gas here. We got to get through.
Crank it up, boys. Let's go.
Can you imagine?
Oh.
You just waiting for the tram over to the park in Brule, and you just
Fireball.
just flames just pop up on the horizon.
It's that bad. Mystery Castle leans back. It's like, whoa! You see it everywhere. You can see it everywhere in that place. Like as soon as you land and you go like into the valley, like you see it. Like it's there. It's just it's
Hello,
mad. It's like being
Claire.
able to see the towers from Stoke. That's like imagine what it would be like. Hi Claire. Yeah.
That
So
first cycle. Oh hey Claire.
What
That
was
first
it?
cycle must have. That first
The
cycle.
Leaning Tower of
hilarious.
Mustery. Yeah, it is very musty. but-
Tower Mystery.
No,
Yes.
Mustery's correct. Don't correct yourself.
Is mustery a word?
It is now.
It is.
So
I mean, I guess we
everyone.
must be in that tower.
So I'm guessing that the consensus is everyone's quite excited about this
Oh
flat
yeah,
ride.
you know
then.
me. I love a good flat.
Submit to the
Oh,
spin.
Towers has been needing more flat rides for fucking how many years now?
Mm.
Like,
I wonder if
Like,
they're going to retheme Bunker 94, the shop.
Nah, they can't do that. Like they've just
I
done it.
don't know. I feel like it's going to be more. They'll
Isn't-
tie that into Bunker rather than.
yeah,
the other way
I thought that was
Yeah.
the plan.
Shut up, Matt.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, I think that they could just maybe have half because it's not the way it's going. It doesn't look like it's themed to Forbidden Valley, like the lore of Nemesis or whatever. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like it's going to be its own standalone sort of thing. So, could they just split the shop in half? Yes. Should they maybe
don't
just
touch it because I love it.
run a line
Like,
of
it's
merch?
so good.
Yeah.
We've not had
Yeah, but
it
it's a
long
good
enough
shop,
to change it.
No, they haven't.
It's new.
But-
It
still.
wouldn't make much. Like I thought it was supposed to be tied into like I guess like the facility of the phalanx or whatever,
Mhm.
and being used as a tool, like narratively speaking. I thought it was supposed to be like a tool that the
Well,
phalanx
what was
uses.
interesting, Mikhail, at Fireworks?
Like it wouldn't make
where-
sense to not have it themed to something to do with the phalanx, given the fact that
Yeah.
everyone, the whole speculative thing about Galactica being rethemed to
Mm.
something to do with that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, well, going off the bloody Fireworks story, it could be rethemed to anything. But like the yeah, it's very green. So behind the steps where you walk down to go towards Blade from Costa, where Costa is there were speakers pumping out music, and it sounded like it was like effects and a bit of a drone noise going on from the music, and then there was also the Subterra wind down sound of the drill. It goes like that, which means that was Phalanx. So are they trying now to tie it in with what's going on after the success of the Fireworks and the story and everything? Maybe.
Perhaps.
I hope so, because it would make sense.
They've started the whole they've started the whole area off like looking very what's the word? Well, they've got a good thing going with the amplification of the theme of Forbidden Valley. It would not make sense to not have this new flat ride be a part of that.
I love the marketing for it though. The video that I didn't see because I went on Saturday and we had a power cut
Oh,
at
yeah,
the end
power
of
cut.
the and it literally came back on and it went 5. That's to say 2025. I think I was like, yes, there was a bit of green lighting, but like it literally after the last firework went off and it went, thank you. And then everything just went black. The whole resort just went black out. It was crazy. But yeah, so I have seen it though from previous videos, and it looks really cool. The way that the slime or like the toxic waste or whatever it is that's going around just looks awesome. It reminds me of a bit of the Smilers marketing, you know, a bit of a vibe that they had before they even released anything that was actually from the ride. They just did this weird green thing. So yeah, I think it's interesting, and I'm just very excited for Towers next year. If this is even if it is a Talican, it isn't a Talican, it's still going to be awesome to ride and to watch. Like in that area, it's needed something there. I'm not talking about someone hanging on bars for 20 seconds so they can get a $5, which is what they had previously. They had some weird shit in that spot. Let us know in the comments what's the weirdest thing you've seen in that spot where the new ride is going.
Was there a bouncy castle at one point?
There was everything. There's been a lot. I think it was even like a gladiator fighting thing that they did. There was so many different things. But let us know what the weirdest thing was. But shall we move away from Towers and shall we jump across the pond to Florida? And shall we check out some stuff that's come out from IAAPA this week?
All these IAAPA announcements.
Which is mad. Yeah. So, Mikhail, where do you want to start?
Oh, it's up to you.
What do you think's the most like?
Well, okay,
best,
all right.
like,
Let's do this.
Like top from.
Is Emma even here?
I don't know. She's just
okay. I was gonna do like if you guys in the chat have seen well, for anyone who hasn't, like IAAPA Expo in Orlando was kicked off this week.
Mm-hmm.
Technically day one was Monday, but the vast majority of the things that we always see on the internet, like every year, in terms of train reveals and ride like new concept reveals and stuff, like that usually happens on the Tuesday of any given IAAPA week. So with that being said, a bunch of obviously train reveals and stuff and concept reveals happened yesterday. Which one do you guys like? Who do you think won the train reveal of the day? There is a correct answer, in my opinion. I have one in mind. Let's go, Mark. You're here just in time.
Yeah.
From what you've seen, which do you think is the best train that got revealed at IAAPA yesterday?
I think that
Vacomas.
It was Vacomas, but we did want to try and get Emma's reaction live, didn't we?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Okay, I think it's Vacomas. We won't show stuff. Shall we jump on to just showing some of the Epic Universe stuff then till Emma gets back?
And then we can come back to that. Because, Universal.
So Universal, we'll go back to IAAPA, I promise, guys. But Universal dropped.
Well, it was part of it. They announced it at IAAPA, right?
Was it at IAAPA, or what did they just go? Everything's going on, so we'll just release.
Or maybe that
timed with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that is a picture inside Ministry of Magic at Epic Universe of the queue line.
Inside the queue line for Harry Potter and the new Dark Ride.
Yeah, the
Harry
new
Potter
Dark
and the Battle
Ride.
of the Ministry.
Battle of the Ministry of Magic. Yeah, so it's
It's just mental to me. That's not concept art.
I can't believe that's not concept art. I know everyone said it, and it's cliche and that, but that just looks absolutely stunning. I can't even imagine what it's going to be like with people in there, with the buzz, with everyone. For everyone who dresses up to go to Hogsmeade and to Diagon Alley and stuff at Universal, this is like a dream come true for that.
The craziest thing to me about that is the sky projection.
Yeah,
like,
it's
mad.
That
is wild. That is wild.
Like, even if you ignore the IP, if that was just for a dark ride, like a queue line, a bit of the queue line, you'd be like, holy fuck. Like, that's impressive.
Yeah, like even aside from the IP and stuff, just incredible detailing, which obviously you would come to expect from Universal. But
Matt, yes, that is photos.
That is a photo. Yeah, and that's an animatronic. Like,
insane.
It's so detailed. That is insane.
It's crazy. It is. absolutely crazy. And obviously they've got stuff that is laid out in the queue line. Even a keyboard by the looks of it as well on the right hand side. James's screen. Some more theming there as well. It looks really good. I'm very impressive, and it's obviously they're proud of it because they've used this. Like say, I don't know if this was released at IAAPA or if it was just released in timing with it, but they're obviously very proud of it, and they knew it was a statement piece as well when they
The timing will be very intentional. Knowing how many people are in Orlando at the moment for IAAPA week.
Yeah.
All eyes are on the reveals of different ride concepts and rides that are opening up next year and stuff. Like there's nothing unintentional about the timing.
No. And I mean, look at what I imagine is the ride vehicle. Them seats though. They look comfy as hell.
Very Voltron looking.
Yeah. Very Voltron.
It looks like the interior of a ride vehicle of something that should be at Europa Park.
Yeah.
Apparently, Liam from
Prime in my bathroom
was pointing out on Twitter, I think it was today or may have been Blue Sky, that the markers around the ride vehicle, the M's that you see there with vents, are scent dispensers apparently. So that's what he put. Whether or not they are or not, we don't know. We're not Universal, so we couldn't say. But like to speculate, that'd be really cool if the firing effects into the vehicle itself, like not just in front of you, but actually into the vehicle.
That would be cool.
That's different, and it says to everything that they're going to be doing with the Universal Monsters Unchained thing. That thing looks crazy as well. So this park is just going to be next level.
Did we ever talk about those animatronics for the Monsters Unchained, right?
No, we never did. The werewolf, the Frankenstein, the Dracula, like all of the Universal classic.
You saw the video footage that they posted of that, right?
Yeah,
Gregory those things move.
Yeah, how quick the werewolf.
How fast twitch their movements are. That is mental.
Yeah, they look like scare actors.
Yeah, it wasn't the size of it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Insane. And apparently that queue line is going to have scare actors in it as well.
Oh.
Yeah, I've heard the queue line is going to feature jump scares at points.
Yeah. That is wild.
Yeah. That's awesome. I don't know why, that just reminded me of when the Smiler used to have people in the queue line, like where the fences are, and you go inside and you used to bang on the fences.
Yeah, like see the thing is when that got said, like it was like that's been done before. Like Saw the Ride had scare actors in it when it first opened as well. But on Universal's budgeting and the fact that it's been pretty widely said that Dark Universe, like there are going to be elements of it that are, family friendly, and then other elements of it that are going to be genuinely like a year-round Horror Nights feature, essentially, like genuinely scary. So to see them commit to pulling that off in the area's staple attraction, that tells me that they have no intentions of not carrying that forward for the longevity of the ride. Like, I feel like that's not just going to be something that they do just on opening year. Like there's like they're going to hold up the integrity of that queue line and including all of the jump scares and stuff. Like for
why is Marcus having a go?
Because he's a bitch. That's why.
There you go.
He wants to be my bitch.
Yeah, Matt had like 10 tiles in his bathroom. I mean, you probably could make them. Like, just go for it. Someone definitely will. Like, it's giving bench. It's not giving bench. Oh, there you go. There's your answer. Looks like a Guardians Tower, a Tower of Terror style ride. It does. I 100% agree with that. And the only reason why is basically because it's a seatbelt and some seats. But it's got something different about it, and I can't quite put my finger on it. but it looks bigger than the Tower of Terror.
It does look very Tower of Terror, to be fair.
Yeah, it does.
Even down to the seatbelts.
Yeah. Do you reckon it'll have a yellow tag as well?
Maybe.
Put on a yellow tag. That's a Disney thing. They can't do that. But
just going back to the queue line for Monsters Unchained real quick. James leaves on the lawn had a point. Not actors, but jump scares. Apparently, jump scares don't have to involve actors as well.
That's true. Can be I mean, Saw has one of the great jump scares, which is the shotgun at Fort Park. That's always a nice little thing that happens. It's funny seeing people get hit with that. So it's like if you're at Epic Universe and you've been there a couple of times or whatever, and you'll see the jump scares, you'll know they're coming, but other people won't. And I think that's a really cool thing about queue lines like that. They add a little bit of an element, even if it's just for like 5 or 10 minutes, just a little laugh. If you're in a queue for like an hour, it can take a bit of time off you. So that's cool. Didn't they?
We're talking about. Sorry.
Oh, we're talking about the Harry Potter stuff from Epic Universe because we didn't want to show any trains till you got back.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen any.
But yeah, them photos from inside are fucking insane.
Correct,
yeah,
and I agree with Matt. Them tiles are fucking beautiful. I'd love my.
They are.
I mean, I don't like Harry Potter. I don't care for Harry Potter. It's not my thing. But that looks sick. Like
that's what I was saying. Like, take the IP away from it, and it's still a world class attraction. So it's cool. Anyway, so back to trains at IAAPA.
oh, yeah. What is happening?
So
this is what we wanted to start with.
Shall we start with Raptera's train reveal? Should we go with that one? And then
I've not seen any of these. I've purposely steered clear. And
let's start with the most basic one then.
Let's start with
and then build it from there.
All right, basic. You just give it away. There you go.
What the fuck is that?
Did I lie?
Jesus, what is the point?
They're tiny. But also, it looks like someone shat on them.
I don't understand why. Fucking hell! I'm so like. I know you said basic, Mikhail, but that's less than basic, right? I could have done that.
Well,
yeah, I could have drawn that on.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best themed train, but
the middle looks like a clitoris. What?
It kind of does. Oh, for fuck's sake! Why'd you have to say that? It does.
Screwed me. Oh, that's so bad. Anyway, moving on. So that's B&M's wing coaster Raptor.
No, I will just say all jokes aside. I mean,
I do like the runes.
I do like the detail on it. Obviously it's just a decal that that's been done as theming for the ride. But I do like the like subtle little detail there. But it would have been nice. It would have been nice to see an actually, like an actual thematic design for the train. But that's on Cedar Fair. That's B&M or any manufacturer, they're gonna design what is asked of them.
Yeah.
Right. So that's down to how much money Cedar Fair is willing to, or Six Flags even, how much money Six Flags is willing to put into the thematic budget. Jesus. Which, given the fact that there was supposed to be other theming elements around the ride, which then got taken out because of budget cuts, it tells you everything you need to know about how much they care about that element of it, I guess. So yeah, like I know everyone wants to. Everyone's talking about B&M are this, B&M are that. Like they're not, but like that's a park choice, not
that's a brief. That's a brief. They've been given a brief, an idea, an artistic direction, and that's what they've come up with. So it's it's one of them. It's not B&M's fault, but could they have been a bit more creative with a pitch maybe towards the ride? And because that train's still going to cost a bit of money. Like B&M's aren't cheap, are they? Let's be honest. Especially wing coasters. So could they not have just done something? I don't know.
They could have floated a themed idea.
That's what I mean.
To be fair.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
who knows?
Anyway, and then there's Alpen Fury.
Now this one, in fact, no, go on, Emma, because I've seen these already.
Again,
I've not seen this one.
what?
Have you not?
What's on the front? What?
It's like a sled.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was saying
it's supposed to be,
it's given like winter sled.
Giving shit.
It's giving shit. I'm interested by this train only
I'm
because
sorry, but
it
that seat design
It looks well uncomfortable.
looks so bad.
it's a bad seat. Like it. I mean,
That just looks
Premier trains are bad.
horrendous.
Like just straight up and down. They are bad trains. The
Mm.
reason why I'm interested in this particular one is because they look to have taken
What?
basically taken bits off it to
Yeah,
make
Yeah,
but
it.
I ain't getting in the
They
back of
haven't
that.
got the comfort collar stuff, but yeah, can we?
No,
go back to
not the
that side
comfort
shot?
collars.
You ain't getting in that, Matt. Sorry.
The
The
side.
side shot of that back row. There's not enough room for a short person.
Warwick
Yeah,
Davis
yeah.
would struggle to get
What
in the
the
back of that
fuck?
train.
Poor Warwick.
There's no leg room
What's-
whatsoever.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it? So yeah, it is literally just that without the wow. Okay, there's a lot of comments.
Trash. Move on.
Maybe want it to be lighter, premier trains, look easy to get in.
I think that was sarcastic.
Yeah, no comfort collars though.
would be.
Flat leg room, rip mat.
Not with Internet Explorer.
I'm just gonna throw that out. It's just funny anyway. Oh we go. I remember doing
What's
a
the
design
joke there? I
for
don't get it.
Land, and they had a load of theming bits they had to remove as it made the
Oh.
trains too heavy. Oh,
Yeah, but it adds some.
yeah, I mean LEDs would be all right.
I'm sorry, but the fact that made the train too heavy, that just speaks a lot for B&M. The fact that they designed them pieces and it made the train too heavy to actually complete the course.
Oh dear. Right, so we've got what we got next. So that's it for trains, isn't it? Apart from
No, we
Yeah.
haven't shown the good one.
Oh, there's a
can't
good one.
find it.
Thank God.
There's a good one.
where is it? I've definitely uploaded it. Talk about that for a minute. Why have a look?
The yogurt. It's yoy. It's a very interesting layout. It looks quite short though. Not gonna lie.
I'm calling it right now. The blue
It
side's
looks
going to be the
short.
better side.
The family side.
Yeah.
Yeah, the family side looks to have like a lot of airtime pops and stuff. The thrill side is just inversion.
Well, no. Okay, no.
Inversion.
Let me
I can't
rephrase.
make out which is
Let
which.
me rephrase.
Green is-
The majority of people are gonna prefer the blue side. The majority of
Yeah.
enthusiasts, even.
The green is the
That's green. Oh, I
yeah.
thought it was black.
The green is the intense side. Blue is the family.
Okay.
It's not even. There's not going to be that much difference in the intensity in both. They're both the same height. They're probably going to reach a similar speeds.
Yeah.
Blue side looks to have like more like height
Can't get it.
difference between the tops and bottoms of each element.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
anything, blue might end up being the more intense side.
Blue's got some sections of absolutely.
It's got some good airtime. Yeah. It's got good airtime on the blue one, and the green one.
Yeah, the criticism with green is the fact that it's just inversion after inversion. There's not
Yeah.
really any pops of airtime. It's it's
Like the first drop is an inversion, then it has a step up and then the high five element, and then
into an
after that
inversion.
it's just
and then into an
Inversion,
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 and into
inversion,
overbank, inversion,
Yeah.
inversion.
Yeah.
Confuses my brain. I don't like it.
Yeah, it is a very weird
I
layout.
genuinely think the majority of us are gonna prefer the blue side.
Yeah,
And stick the photo back up.
Oh.
Put it back up real quick. You see that speed hill on the blue side after the first drop?
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
going
that's gonna
to
be fun.
scream through that.
Yeah, it is.
What?
And it's going to whip around that corner at the bottom as well. It's going
Yeah.
to be pulling some serious G's through that, and it looks like what is just a tip out, maybe high five.
It's a high five element.
It's the
Yeah,
high
so it's
five
step
element. Yeah,
90-degree.
90-degree, but
speed.
then the green side is an inversion there, I believe, isn't it? Inverts there.
It has the high five element, and then they both turn right, and then there's the Top Gun like moment.
Yeah.
The green side doing the stall over the Blues airtime hill, similar to Twisted Colossus at Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Yeah, I was going to say, and it's the same colors as well.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
The track. So
yeah. So it's cool. It's different. Like it's something new. So it's cool. But going back to trains, here's the Vekoma train. Now then,
Vekoma train. My one criticism of it: vests. Vekoma, please get rid of vests.
It's not even get rid of them. Like, why has it gone back to the ones they used to have as opposed to the ones that Abyssus has?
Oh, is it different to Abyssus's ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the normal ones. They're the ones that
What's the difference?
what's it called?
Abyssus's ones are like
Abyssus's ones are more
on
fabric,
seatbelts.
I can't remember.
and there's just less material to them.
Oh yeah.
It's quite an
What is
extreme
that then?
coaster, though. Like we're going to watch a POV of it soon. It's quite an extreme coaster. So, but I love
like
the.
it.
I love
IAAPA
the
has
eye.
redeemed itself.
It looks so cool.
It-
I like its mohawk.
Yeah, it is really cool. And this is going in the Mexico theme park, isn't it?
Yeah. I think the park itself was called Vedanta World. I think.
Yes, Takani
But then
Beach.
they renamed it to Beauty of Nature.
It's a nice name.
Nature. They're calling it just Vedanta World. Well, Bonn luxury theme park at Vedanta World. So Vedanta World is the umbrella resort.
Why do the places you never heard of get the cool shit? That's unfair.
Yeah. Should you watch a pod of that and just talk over it, maybe?
Yes.
But yeah, this layout is sick.
Yeah, it is cool. So if you're listening to this on podcast, probably want to go and check out this part of the show on YouTube because we're just going to look through the POV. And I don't know. I think maybe these vests
Sorry, the
are
project
warranted
name:
for this.
Double Launch Coaster 1200.
Unique.
Yeah, so it's a Vekoma LSM multi-launch coaster. The product name being MK 1200. No, it's not what I'm talking about. But
Death Row.
yeah, it's a completely custom layout that we haven't seen anywhere else. Vekoma likes to give each layout its own name. I haven't seen a name for this.
No, I think it's a bit early for it. They probably will do when it's out there, and LEDs up the side as well, not just in the eye. But I saw the panels lighting up.
Yeah,
that looks really cool.
Station fly
is the
through.
product line MK 1101 or MK 1200?
MK
1101 is the
1101
is the train design.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one it was, but
MK 1200 is just that track type.
Double rollover top hat. That is insane.
Yeah, that element. That's a new one.
Giant
into a stall. Like it's just this animation is really good as well.
And that part is the only problem I have with this layout. That flat turn that does nothing into the roll or looks to do nothing.
Oh, let's be.
You have to have some downtime in these layouts, man. This is a crazy coaster. This, like, that looks insane. I mean, it is just what Iron Gwazi does that bit, but
yeah, Matt's just put in the chat. Have we arrived at a period of time where Vekoma excite me more than B&M? Yeah, we have.
Honestly,
yeah.
Genuinely doing bits.
A lot of
run it one more time
cool
and then
shit at the moment, and it's exciting for the industry.
It is really cool.
I'm glad they've moved away from SLCs.
Oh,
and they're not taking the foot off the gas either. They just keep producing like family coasters, family frill coasters.
They're doing
and everything
lot.
in between. Like they're doing so much. Like their backlog of things is just crazy. Like 20 unique track elements, 16 versions, 34 track crossings. Like that's impressive.
And to be honest, like the newer Vacomas are riding better than B&Ms at this point.
Yeah, apparently.
So
I still think of them as a touch below Mark and Intamin in terms of these, you know.
As what, an Intamin? Say that again.
As Mark and Intamin. There you go.
Emma's feeling things right now.
I was gonna
Let's get it in at least once.
I was gonna say it's been a while. Like I've said it times before and just got no reaction. I'm just like, Emma, you okay?
I remember.
I'm glad we can't actually see what's happening here.
You know what? There is far too much vodka in this Coke. I am having a great time, by the way, guys.
Yeah, this rollover element, this double element is mental. Like that's
not a roll, our roll.
Kudos to Vekoma for
that. Credit to Vekoma for going ape shit on No Limits and coming up with that.
But nah, man, that flat turn that needs to dip down. Like it looks like you might get a bit of airtime going into it, but like turn that into an airtime hill, dip it down, and then roll it back. Yeah, that would be perfect. That would make the layout perfect. You're gonna feel nothing through that turn. But anyway, yeah, the rest of the layout is awesome.
It's fast as well, and the pacing of it looks great. Like it looks like it takes everything so quick.
Looked like there was no trims on that on that top hat
yet.
No.
The animators didn't want to lose the job. That's why they didn't put trims on it. This is what everyone
looking at you, Abyssus. You don't need them trims.
Literally, yeah.
And then what I was saying. I still think of them as like I'm gonna need to see some like unpredictability in their in terms of their like element transitioning, like to like what we see on Intamin coasters, on Mark coasters, on RMCs as well, for me to consider them in that category of like the top tier. But you can tell that they're looking at like each previous iteration of what they've made and seeing how they can plus them up, so to speak, while also having them be a coaster experience that everyone in the family can enjoy.
Yeah.
And the further the more dynamic like they can make in terms of like unpredictability. The more dynamic they can make those coasters and those experiences, while also having them be accessible to as many people as possible. They're gonna win. They're gonna win in the future.
Parks win as well with Vekoma at the moment as well, because they're always offering something unique. They're always putting something unique in the rides, and I think that's probably one of the best selling points for Vekoma at the moment, is they'll always do something different. It might, like you say, it might be predictable in transition and stuff like that, but like sometimes Vekoma come out with a layout and you're like, where the fucking hell did that come from? Like it's like that layout is insane. It's like 3 of the best coasters in the world all put together, and then speed. Like it looks quick. It looks very quick. So I'm interested to see what them what the turns are going to be like into the inversions and stuff like that. What it's going to actually come out like when they release POV of it, because I highly doubt I'll ever get to ride that, but it looks incredible. I'm hats off for Vekoma. That was a really cool like reveal of that, and the train as well. The train is stunning.
Thank God.
That's without question the best train I saw yesterday.
It's not often that a coaster of that caliber will have a train of that caliber as well. Like it's not often you get a combo like that. It's really nice to see, especially to put the LEDs up the sides and on the eye as well, and the eyes as well. That was cool.
Well, Vekoma have been killing it with these
customization,
with these front car designs, like the one at Six Flags Qiddiya.
Of course.
What's it called? Iron Rattler.
Oh yeah, the drill.
Like that drill on the front of it.
Yeah.
That looks fucking crazy. The Top Gun you know, the one that's on Planet Coaster 2 now. Like that,
Yep.
I love that. I love that design. Even Let Coaster's front car tray design is really tastefully done as well. Like, it's nice.
I like Abysses's. It's fun.
It
It's just
feels
a boat.
like they've been given a shitload of budget though with
Yeah.
these projects, these newer ones as well. Like here, obviously, it's unlimited probably, and this one, it's a new park, so it's the budget must have been phenomenal to work with.
Ooh.
And yeah, to James' point, that like
Yeah, the
because
hotel.
they're marketing it as like like a luxury resort. Fucking I don't know if it's exactly a Grand Night, but like
After tax.
it's been marketed as expensive. I think they showed like the new marketing for the Vedanta World Resort at IAAPA yesterday as well, and I you could do a drinking game counting the amount of times the narrator said luxury in the video. Like, it was like
written by AI.
Literally was just basically might as well have just said, "Yo, this ain't cheap." All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally. Yeah.
Broke ass
So
bitches
bring your
don't
money.
come here.
So shall we have a look at what Intamin have welcomed to the family recently, which is the new family coaster that does inversions.
Is it the Fast and Furious trains? Oh wait, no.
No, it's
A bit
not.
silly.
That was the biggest. Okay, that was the biggest bait.
It was.
of
Intamin, if you're watching, well
the
done.
last like week and a half.
Take my
Rich
cap off,
said,
Steve.
"I can't unsee the trains are pulling an uwu face, and I can see it." On this Intamin one.
Another Intamin with a spike, though.
Yeah, but very interesting the fact that they are pushing into a family coaster, but then also
Family thrill.
pushing it hard with
Yeah, I
The
go
ability
family
to
thrill over
have-
family.
inversions,
And that is indeed what she said.
negative 0.4G airtime, and a 1 meter height
Stop it.
requirement. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no,
Like,
it's wild.
it's wild. That looks cool, though.
That is a lot for like a meter is not very tall
No,
at all. That's like
like when
4
I've
or
when I've seen
5-year-olds.
kids queuing up for a 1.2 meter, and I'm like, you are too small to be on this coaster.
yeah.
A 1 meter?
I'm
Yeah,
interested to see how, like, if one of these gets built, like how kids that small are gonna respond to it. Like, are they gonna be too scared of it? Are they gonna be
I don't know. To be honest,
like excited to ride it? Like,
I mean,
with
it's not
with
Octonauts, is it?
what's
no, it's not.
with like Mandrill and that,
Yeah.
kids are getting braver.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, for
A
sure
lot
they are.
braver
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
That's,
are.
that's why I'm interested.
Because
the shock effect kind of gone,
I think
isn't it?
that's why manufacturers are pushing for this now,
Mm-hmm.
because they know that kids are actually gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
Before it was like, oh no, it's too much for them. But yeah, now like
Well, you've got to keep pushing the
Kids
envelope, though,
walk
haven't
up
you? Because it
kids walk up to
stagnates.
Mandrill and they're excited for it rather than.
I mean,
scared.
Emma, you can speak directly to this. You just took Lola on Nemesis and she loved it, right?
Yeah, she did. But Lola, I don't know. Lola's a bit different because you have to get Lola in the right mood to want to go on rides, because otherwise she'll look at things. Sometimes, like Wicker Man that she's rode, I don't know, 50 odd times now. Sometimes she looks at it and she's just like, no. Whereas it's like,
Yeah.
you have to get her in the mood to ride rides. Like, once she's kind of like gets into it, she'll ride anything. But then again, I've got friends that have got kids that are like 4 or 5 years old, and they look at coasters and be like, I want to go on that, and get upset that they can't go on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is exciting to have. I mean, it's difficult for me to gauge because like I haven't got small children anymore. But no, I think you're right. I think you've got, like I said, you've got to keep pushing the envelope with these things, because it stagnates to a point where I can speak for Lola. Oh, I thought you'd gone.
No.
I was like,
It
wait,
cut to
oh,
black, yeah.
don't do that to me. It's stagnates, and kids, Lola specifically, lost interest in riding coasters, especially going to towers, because she was like, I'm bored of riding these 1.2 rides.
Yeah.
So I think this is exciting because, like you say, kids are well brave these days, and it's something completely different to anything else that you'd think when you think about a family coaster. When you think about a family coaster, you think of like a mine train or something like that. You don't look at something like this and be like, okay.
Sorry, you mentioned Mine Train, and my mind just went to Colorado.
Yeah,
Just
Colorado.
Not
family.
a family ride.
No, it's
Fucking
not.
terrifying.
It's a fucking borderline RMC.
That's
like,
not family, right? I might be
Yeah,
the only
so-
non-family mine train in the world.
who's
Can
playing
we,
Chain
can we
Dog
get one of
Bingo?
these for an Octonauts replacement? Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Play spinball with this. It'd be cool.
Oh, that'd be epic.
Yeah, it would be.
They should do that.
And then
That'd be quite the addition to CBeebies Land.
it would be Iggle Piggle in the inversion coaster.
Eagle Pickles immersion.
Zamperla came out with a Naruto themed.
Also, sorry. Just before we
always do that.
Yo, people out there talking about people read into Intamin saying welcome to the family. Everyone like people read into everything. You are not going to sit here and tell me, right, that you see welcome to the family, Fast and Furious-esque music, and a shadowy, teaser of a car.
They knew what they were doing.
And not have an inkling of a thought of wondering whether it might be, I don't know, Universal releasing info on the Fast and Furious coaster they're opening in a year and a half.
Yeah.
It got me. I'll be the first to admit, I don't give a fuck. Like it got me. I said it to you guys. I can't see it being anything else.
No, the only question I had was like, did Intamin tease Velocicoaster's trains before Universal? That was the only thing, because I couldn't think back to if they did or not. So I was kind of like,
Intamin released the train, the vehicle for Hagrid's. IAAPA.
Yeah, okay, right. That's
which is why I thought there was a possibility.
Yeah, fair. And with it being IAAPA as well, like.
Bart says it would be perfect for Plopsa.
It would be fair.
That would be.
Can see Towers getting one of these from Matt. End up being through rumored Katanga Canyon Intamin launch coaster. That'd be cool. We've got an Intamin launch coaster there. That'd be nice. Yeah. What's this?
Yeah.
Intamin lives at
That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, we do read too much into stuff, but
it's fun, isn't it?
Like you're not gonna tell me there wasn't a lot.
Yeah, it was
that could have gone in that direction.
Yeah. And then so the last thing, pretty much from the coaster side of things, Zamperla announced a new family launch coaster.
No, this is
just launch.
What is that?
It looks cool.
We'll see.
My only gripe with this whole thing
tree.
at the moment, with having spikes and switch tracks, is
so let's say what this is first.
Designing your rides to completely screw up capacity. How long that layout is, it can only run one train unless it has a transfer table.
That's
station.
Exactly what I was. Yeah, that's the one question.
It is such a long fucking coaster. Why have you designed it to launch through the station twice?
Yeah,
let's run the VT.
Because how can this run two trains?
The only way it could is to have a transfer table station.
Watch out for that tree.
Which
Luke's gripe was there is a tree.
They couldn't get a tree out the way.
Yeah, it's got a cool effect. It's a good animation up until the point where you get a branch in the eyeball, but it's it's a cool little family layout. See, this is more of a family coaster. There it is.
Yeah, this is a family coaster because, in my opinion, that's a whole lot of nothing. But
yeah, it's a family coaster.
Speaking of the animation, watch this, right? Watch how it gets clipped off, and so
they couldn't do the switch track in the animation.
They couldn't do switch, yeah.
So
it's launched through the station at this point to go back to here. on this new side. You've ruined your capacity completely
Yeah.
to do this.
Now, I know nothing about the park that this is apparently going to.
Same.
Park Spirou, if that's how you pronounce it.
Where's that?
Yeah,
Spirou
maybe.
province.
France.
It's somewhere in France. I know that much. It's
Never
somewhere
heard
in
of it.
France, but I know nothing about the park. I don't know how big it is. I don't
As
know
well.
like
It's not even pinpointing
That
That-
elephant's trunk is very close to the track.
I don't know what that park's capacity requirements are. So maybe they can get away with it.
maybe.
But
Yeah.
at the same time,
There's a nebulas there as well.
like James's point is on point. like
Yeah, because it's
a ride
Please
this
just
long
stop
needs to
designing
run
rides like this.
needs to run 2 trains.
Like, yes, having spikes and
most
switches are
instances.
cool,
they
but
look cool.
don't design them to run through the station multiple times,
Yeah.
No, it's
because you just shoot yourself in the foot with capacity when you do that.
Yeah.
Like, example of one that actually works quite well, Wakala at Wallaby, Belgium.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah. Yeah.
That's why it runs 3 trains.
Yeah. Wakala was great.
It is a lot of fun. It runs 3 trains. They designed it. It has a spike over a lake at the end. It's amazing.
Yeah. Same with Fire Chaser Express at Dollywood. That runs multiple trains because it's designed to be able to do that.
The only way this can run multiple trains is to have transfer table station. Realistically.
Which
yeah.
you know, there
Which
are
they might
some,
not
there
be
are some, there are
showing.
some exactly. There are some
Yeah, they
things,
could
there are
just
some
not
things
be
about this
showing.
rendering that are
Actually-
questionable. Maybe it will be included in the actual thing. I don't know.
Well, it's not there. There's
Yeah.
a track. There's a transfer track, but a switch track. Sorry, but that's it. There's nothing near where the station would be. It's just one line. But yeah,
I couldn't tell you, but yeah, I guess we'll just see. Also in that, like I can't say I've watched that much Naruto, but what in
No.
that animation was Naruto?
Yeah,
theme?
what is that?
I don't know.
That just
feel
looked like a
Finlay will
jungle
tell
to me. That just looked like a jungle with a few animals and not that much.
But also, can we
forest.
question the graphic that they've got on that thing? It just looks
Borderline
disturbing.
terrifying.
It looks like he's got like a giant mouth going off to the side of his face in that picture.
I think that is the style of Naruto, though. But like, it's I don't know. Like, should how long have they had this going?
The park
like,
opened a few years ago. Might not need the capacity now, but as a growing park, this might not be the best decision.
Yeah, this is the best decision. Not
Yeah.
south of Leon, apparently.
That means nothing to me.
Yeah, it's somewhere in
South France.
Yeah.
Well,
Bit dangerous having them animals roaming around. Yeah, I agree.
them trees roaming around.
Yeah, it looks cool. Like the actual layout, capacity aside, looks fun. Like the
layout looks fun.
S turned into the
It's a
spike.
fun little-
Really cool.
A fun little family coaster, but
Yeah, like the airtime looks fun. The G forces look like they're going to be pretty decent. There's a good few S turns. S turns are always nice. I love the S turns and the trick track on Cheetah Hunt.
thing is,
Mm,
even
nice.
with a short queue, that is just going to move so slowly. If it is
Yeah,
only
I
able
know.
to run one train, it would be just so painful.
But it'll
People
look
aren't gonna
pretty,
ride
and
it,
people will buy a ticket to go and ride it. So I think that's what the park's going for.
I'll go and ride it, but I'd be able to only do that entire day.
But then, what else is there at the park? I mean, is that Zamperla and Nebula's new?
Apparently, there
Like,
are a
have
few
they-
coasters there. It looks
Yeah.
like.
Let me have a look.
Can't wait for it to open for 5 days and then close for the rest of the year. Yeah, and this was onto my point. Like, I hope it does like stay open because it's
Yeah, so they've got one coaster being built. They've got 4 coasters operating. A
right.
kiddie,
Is
a
the Nebulous
family,
there?
and 2 frill.
So just pull
that
the
right?
animation back up. The nebulas, there's a nebulas on the right hand side of the station. It looks fairly new there on the right.
Oh my god, they've got a rollerball.
I don't think the Nebulas is there.
Right,
I
so it
think
might be a
that's-
2-for-1
Yeah,
deal,
they're buying a Nebulas and
like they did
that.
with Vikings, Drayton Manor, where they put the Nebulas in, and the and Thor, Loki and Thor. Yeah, it's interesting.
They've got a Sierra Junior coaster called Wanted Dalton.
Wanted Dalton.
I don't know what that means.
They're after the CEO of the Phalanx. Quick, hi.
hey, that Wanted Dalton run more than one train.
I love that. That was great.
Actually, no, that might have been the other coaster. Never mind.
No, man.
But yeah,
No, that was Spiru Racing. Sorry, that was Spiru Racing.
Well,
Which is
never
a
mind.
Sierra.
Well, the joke still stands. It was funny.
Oh, okay, so the other junior coaster in the park.
Yeah.
So it's a family park. It's a bit like Drayton.
It is a family park.
We'll see. We'll see how it.
It's owned by Loopings by
We'll
any
see where
chance.
it ends up. I could not tell you. I found out about the existence of this park yesterday.
Through the ride.
Yes.
And maybe that's the point of the ride. Maybe that's the point of it. Maybe that's the point of it. What do you guys think in the chat? If you've got any questions, quickly, we'll go through them. But yeah.
John Pagan says, be a good clump of parks to do around there with Wallaby Rhone Alps, Lepal, Parc des Combes. I don't know how to pronounce that. And yeah, and Volcania, like all close by. Yeah, like that. To be fair, like when I eventually get to explore around like Francis Parks and stuff, because that is something that I want to do. Like those are all parks that I want to go to, because they all look like they have something, you know, a reason to go and visit. So
yeah,
maybe this park is. What did Bart say? The park opened a few years ago, so maybe they're building. So not even maybe.
I wonder if it is owned by.
I would like to think they're building towards that.
It's kind of a Loopings combination, like a Nebulas and a coaster. It's kind of what they do. Matt says, really likes my new shelf, but does it not freak you out when you're trying to go to sleep in case something falls off? It may be a prop.
We've had this discussion, Matt. Was it like not last week because we weren't here, but the week before we went live, I was worried that Luke would bang his head when he got out of bed. We've had this discussion.
It's just background.
It looks nice though.
It does. It's pretty. Picture of Charlie on there as well. Know.
Oh, Bart said the park's based on a comic, and Daltons are the bad guys. Fair enough.
Okay.
Is that the same as Dalton Terror? Is that the name of that drop tower at Wilby Belgium?
Dalton Terror is a drop tower.
Maybe.
Don't imagine. Not.
Maybe.
A scary drop tower.
They're figuring out the lore of this park now. must visit to stand in the queue line for 4 hours for a family coaster.
Oh God! Now I have to go visit.
Oh God! Yeah.
It is operated by Media Participations.
Oh.
It is direct IP owner that is now operating it.
Oh, okay. All right. It's
Apparently.
not Loopings, that's me told. Yeah.
Interesting.
But what's been your highlights then from the IAAPA? Obviously, Tiny Beast is epic. That's going to be a big draw to that new park.
Tiny Beast.
I told you to say it exotically, didn't I? Didn't I say it?
We did have
fucking called it.
Did I say it? Did I say it?
Twiny. Like, fucking hell. All right. I said it to James before we were trying to figure it out for ages how to pronounce it because we were listening to the guys in the coma pronounce it. We're like, that's wrong.
Crazy exotic pronunciation.
And I was like, Mikhail's going to come out with some mad thing we've not heard, and you just, yeah, literally, fucking straight away.
I watched the video. I watched an interview from Vekoma. They pronounced it like that. So
they pronounced it about 3 different ways. In that
they pronounced it 3 different ways. We tried watching it to get the name of it. Like,
well, the person who was being interviewed pronounced it the way I just said
on the train.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No, they each said it differently.
Yeah. Me being a good character, I decided to go with the
to the same Daltons. Huh.
10 points
Interesting.
for observation for Emma.
Well done, Emma. Well done, Emma.
I do listen, see.
What's a drip tower?
Wow.
I think it's something to do with stick.
You're an idiot. Right, so that's IAAPA. So
really don't like drip toppers.
are we excited for everything that's happening from IAAPA? There's been some other cool stuff as well,
Yes.
like loads of new trackless.
Oh, there's
dark ride
definitely a
technology and
bunch of
stuff.
shit I've not seen.
We'll have to gather all that up, but we just wanted to cover the coaster side of things. I imagine there's a lot of probably new stuff from Sally Dark Rides and from all kinds of manufacturers as well. I know that Holoviz are out there, Conductor are out there as well, I believe. So
yeah, all the household names will be there.
the best thing to do to
all-
follow anything that's going on at IAAPA is basically just follow one of the brands that you know of, like Conductor or Holoviz, or because they tend to go to different booths as well and show other products off, and they really do a good job of that, and also influencers as well. I know that Super Infused Jackie's there, so she'll be doing a full video of IAAPA, which I look forward to watching.
It's a drip tower because it breaks down as he's sitting in the gondola. Or sorry, sitting in the
imagine.
gond.
That's my worst
Yeah,
nightmare.
so we went on Dalton.
Mm.
At the
and,
top.
No, so
Oh, thank the
we were.
Lord.
It took forever to dispatch. We were like, "What's going on?" Maintenance came out. Turns out it was our tower that was having the issue. The catch car wasn't coming down and engaging with our gondola because we saw in reflection the catch car be manually lowered to engage.
I'd
then
have got right
and
off.
then we got
I'd have been like,
dispatched.
you know what? I don't want to
We
ride
didn't
it.
get off. We
Oh,
got
well.
dispatched. It was like, okay, great.
You
we're
had no
going.
choice.
No,
Oh, I just screamed
just-
blue murder.
It was fine. It worked.
Oh, it would not have been fine. I've rode it once. It was awful.
I rode it like 3 or 4
Oh.
times now. So I actually,
What kind of drop tower is it?
Intamin giant drop.
Intamin flawless seated.
Oh, okay. How tall is it?
Disgusting.
Massive.
Massive.
Pretty tall.
Proper big.
Was that Huracan Condor?
Proper big. It was.
No, it's not taller than
It were a big one.
Huracan Condor. Meters to feet. Because 252 feet.
Oof.
I mean, I went on it, so
Nice.
I'm proud
Well
of
done,
myself.
you.
Shod to do it again.
Yeah, Rob hated it, but still did it again. So
No, I've done it once. As to
When
not
you
look
have
like a
enough
pussy.
people that kind of like for example,
I
don't
think we
particularly like-
we wanted to go on another ride, but it closed. Like it was literally the end of the day. We got to the queue and
yeah,
they
we did it at the end of the
closed
day. There was
So,
no queue, so
as we were walking past, we were like, "Oh shit, it's still open," and just got in the queue quickly, just because it was one last ride.
It was
Yeah.
I was with Carl. Carl rode it with me. I think Jack and Vic were with me as well. We were doing it before we went to go get our last rides on Conda that closed early. So
Yeah, it was us. We went to Conda. I think it was Conda we were going to, and yeah, it had closed. Like
so we
10,
did that in the
15
top
minutes ago.
spin. But yeah, disgusting. No, thank you.
Oh, the mine train was closed.
I love a good drop tower.
No, I like the drop. I don't like the ascent and the weight at the top.
I have to
Frights
be
are
with the
life,
right
aren't we?
people for drop towers.
I got
don't know
lucky.
why. I just
The
do.
first time I rode Dalton Terror,
Who are the
I
right
went
people?
on with someone who had
Oh,
been on it before,
People
like
that
someone
grab
who
me
knows
by
it
the
quite
neck
well.
and throw me on.
And they said, as soon as you hear it click, count to 3, that's when you drop. And it's always an exact time on Dalton Terror. So
It was awful.
Mikhail, you have a weather question.
yeah,
What's the temperature in Canada at the minute? Chilling in a t-shirt.
you're chilling t-shirt, and we're all
But it's
like
warmer in
hoodies.
Canada.
A little thing called central heating? I don't know.
Oh, well, sorry, Mikhail, but we can't afford
Oh,
that
I
over
fucking
here,
have
okay?
central heating.
People have to sit with a blanket on their lap, okay?
Got a
It's
fire.
cold.
If lucky if that's even on.
It's
why I
like
buy
8
hoodies.
degrees over here.
Oh,
Hey,
that's actually
warmer than here. What we on?
that is
Took me
12
15 minutes to defrost my
degrees.
car this morning. I was not happy.
Yeah, it took me forever.
my
It was
bike froze.
-1. -1.
Oh my god.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
it? We've had a proper
Properly
cold
peaked.
snap.
Oh shit. I didn't even
No.
realize.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Emma, was your
Disgusting.
frost?
Have you got
on
any
your car?
snow?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had some.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Midlands and
Oh,
Norfolk,
shit.
yeah.
Say that again,
Emma,
James.
did your frost on your car, was it the horrible kind where it's like you get off the first layer and then it's just pure ice,
Do you know
like a
what
solid
pisses me
sheet
off
of
about
ice
defrosting
underneath?
my car is that I have what's it called, the spray,
The ice
Um,
is
The
very.
icer.
de-icer. Why does de-icer freeze when you spray it on your windscreen?
When
got
it's
one
that
job.
cold, it
You've got
does.
one job, it's to defrost, yet you freeze.
Valid
Bullshit, you
point.
work up to -20. No, you don't. I sprayed it on my windscreen this morning because it snowed Monday night and I was off work yesterday, so I didn't use the car, so I didn't take the snow off. So this morning it was snow ice.
Oh, frozen. Oh, yeah.
So I was like spraying it and like it just froze. I was like, that's a load of shit. Pointless.
Watching Emma be introduced to the world of de-icing a car is fucking hilarious.
Driving is hard.
I had to
work.
defrost
I
my
don't like
bike.
it.
I had to defrost my motorbike today. The fucking seat was full of frost. It fucking fell off it when I sat on it.
It's disgusting. I put my big
Wow.
coat on today for the first time. That's how cold
Yeah,
it was.
I put big coat on today.
Big coat was on. Yeah,
Mhm.
big coat, gloves, hat. Yeah, was all on. Yeah, it's
Disgusting.
I will just say I've had my coat on, like when I go to work and stuff. Like,
Ooh, in that freezing 8 degrees. That's warm.
Yeah.
That's like hoodie weather.
All serious though, what does it get to minus like there?
Yeah, what can it
Well,
go
it's
to?
like- Southern British Columbia is like the one corner of Canada that actually gets mild-ish winters. So
Ah,
like,
okay.
like we get a few times, like a few periods of time where it gets to like 0 and -1 and -5 and shit. But for
What's it gonna
like
get
the most part, it hovers around 3 to 7 degrees, maybe something like that.
That's summer.
Well,
It's over in
Summer.
it's further east that gets like fucking down to like -10 and -20, and then when you go up to like the Yukon and Northwestern territories and
Mhm.
stuff, like you're
Yeah.
looking at like -40 and stuff.
Well, that's all we see
like
in the
that.
UK is like
That's the
fucking
wild.
Yukon.
That's the wild.
Like,
shit.
Yeah.
That's
Even
all
I
History
mean,
Channel
even
shows
like
us.
even like
Do
Southern
you know what's
Ontario,
weird though?
like,
Like,
because there are so many. There are like there's Southern British Columbia where I am, where Vancouver is.
Rob's
There's obviously
Vancouver is the
Southern Ontario
Canada.
where Toronto is, and then like Montreal get it bad. Like Montreal, Quebec gets it
Yeah.
bad. But like
Yeah.
Southern Ontario, their winters, like they still get like really, really cold winters, but not so much as they used to from my understanding. Like
Mm.
their winters are very slowly becoming milder as well.
Right.
But
Right.
they're still
Azar.
seeing like the -10, -15 and like like a lot of snow and shit. But I mean, like, yeah, Rob Vancouver is the California of Canada, right?
do you know what's stupid though? So it's like -3
it's-
tonight, but
It's
yeah,
more like the
on
Pacific
Sunday,
Northwest of Canada.
14 degrees.
Because
Yeah,
it rains.
so I
It
I
just
was
rains all
looking
the time. When it's not summer, it just
for-
rains all the time here.
for next week. Temperature in Paris currently is like matching ours.
14.
Come Saturday, Sunday, they're up at 18 degrees in Paris.
Yeah,
apparently.
like
I'm
with the
what?
weekend here is
to
14
summer.
degrees.
Shorts to go to
What?
Paris
Yeah.
in
But then,
November.
It's -3.
but then, by the time we're there, Luke, a few days later, back down to like 10.
Although, for those attending, closing weekend in Blackpool, 9 degrees. I'll allow
Apparently.
it.
Apparently.
And windy.
Wait for it to change.
I
No,
expect
no,
I expect you in nothing more than shorts and t-shirt then.
I'm just
I'll be
gonna let
riding
you guys
Valhalla
know
holiday.
it's very windy this weekend.
If that's one
So
No, it's
I
next
wouldn't
weekend
expect-
though.
Oh, is
Next
it?
weekend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep doing that,
so
don't I?
Saturday the
Hang on.
Saturday the 30th, 10 degrees, 9-mile-an-hour wind. I'll take
Oh,
it.
that's fine. That's fine for now.
So that translates to
this
pissing it
weekend,
down.
shit. So
and
just,
freezing.
just throwing that out there. Yeah, sounds like Valhalla weather. Absolutely.
I'll be doing Valhalla.
Anyway,
on
we
closing
we
weekend.
kind of do need to quickly mention the quickly mention
Quickly. What?
the main title of this episode.
Oh shit!
That's
I didn't
one
do the
bit of news
thumbnail.
we haven't covered.
That's Sean's problem.
Yeah, Sean.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Minecraft
so,
meets
so
Merlin.
Merlin are partnering up with Minecraft, the biggest gaming IP in the universe.
Apparently so.
It's quite a thing. So yeah, they've said they're going to be doing a couple of attractions.
Yeah, so one
US
already
based.
established park, like theme park, that we're
Mhm.
going into, and one thing over in the US, which I believe is planned to be like a city center attraction.
Yeah.
And in total, it's just across them two investments, 85 million.
Yeah. 85 million
being invested
pounds.
just on them two attractions, and that's over the course of the next 2 years.
We should have called the episode
didn't.
Merlin Minecraft Making.
See what he did there.
There you go.
Now, Sean, you should have thought of that.
It's a cool
Come on,
partnership.
man.
It's a cool partnership. I'm excited for it. Be interesting to see where it goes, what they do with it. What got me in the concept art, which I believe was concept art, was the fact that you could get what looked like bands, like Super Nintendo World, but Minecraft ones.
Oh
For
yeah,
one
yeah,
of the
yeah.
lands. That's sick. That's cool. Interactive
And
lands.
what did they call them? It was like Minecraft Mine Bands or something like
Mine
that.
bands or something.
It
Yeah,
was
over here they won't work.
Stupid name.
They'll work for a
Yeah.
day,
They won't work for
and then
it.
they'll be surrounded by like tape.
Yeah.
What do
Well,
you mean?
they'll
Daz
still let you
Games
carry
Panic
on.
worked flawlessly, from what I heard.
Oh.
I never did it.
I did
No.
it once.
No,
Yeah,
it's
they'll still let you buy the bands, but nothing will work.
Yeah, you did it once and abandoned your child, didn't you?
I got excited. I went in there with all intention, but then when I spotted my first target and I was like, win. And then I spotted the second one, I was like, see you later. I was like, oh, what? And then I got outside, looked at the scoreboard. I was
Just
like,
say it
oh.
like that. Just see you later.
I literally just went, and ran off. And then when I
That's
got
not like
outside,
it.
looked at the scoreboard, and then Alicia went, where's Finley? And I went, oh, shit. I was like, be all right. Be fine. I get excited. I've never got out of it before, so I was excited.
and in a second chat, Black Area to Chessington. Great IP for driving footfall. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
gonna
gonna do
bring
so well. to be
so
honest.
much money. So much money, no matter what
I
it
don't
does.
like that they're deleting Wild Asia for it. I'll say that.
Oh,
Well,
where are the tigers going to go?
So Tiger Rock isn't affected by it.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
That's
just
staying
that-
as Tiger Rock.
yeah, it's just that weird thing that came out the other month, like where they were showing the planning and stuff for what they're doing with that area. Is it this? I don't know. We'll see.
Cobra. They're just retheming it all.
Hmm.
It's Cobra's Wild Asia, right?
And being
Yeah.
shifted. It's just
And
been
it's-
shifted.
and
It's,
then
it's
and
been
then
moved.
moved. Like
Yeah, it's been
so-
moved up into the old glamping area that they're getting rid of.
Mm.
I've
according
not
to
looked
their-
into this at all.
their
As you can
plans.
imagine.
Wild Asia, like thematically, was my favorite area of
Yeah,
Chessington.
I like it. It looks
It
good.
was the
It's
area that
looking
reminded-
very.
it reminded
starting
me of
to
Animal
look very
Kingdom.
dated now, though.
It don't look
That's
like
the
Animal
issue.
Kingdom anymore, Mikhail.
What they're going to do with the giant
I can
backpack?
imagine it doesn't. When I went, it did.
Could turn Tiger Rock into School of Rock. That wins. We have a winner.
But yeah,
No.
it's highly likely that this Minecraft stuff is going to Chester with their whole interview thing that they were doing with people in the park, saying,
Mhm.
"How would you feel about a Minecraft world coming to Chessington or Towers?"
Suspicious.
And literally said the two parks. So it was
Well, either or be fine.
it's just like,
Yeah. Do I wait now though? Oh no, because I don't know.
Minecraft is massive though. I got kids, so like them kids are obsessed with Minecraft. man.
It's gonna do
like
well.
it's huge.
Yeah.
All we
it's a
did
better,
through
it's a
lockdown
better
was play
IP than
Minecraft.
Jumanji.
Yeah, it's bigger IP than Jumanji as well, I'd argue.
Oh
Absolutely.
god, yeah, 1000%. Kids are obsessed.
What's crazy though is we were talking about something off the podcast earlier on, well, the other day, about when Universal dropped a partnership with Minecraft to do the Universal Studios game thing that they did, DLC for Minecraft, where you could walk around Universal Studios and ride the rides in Minecraft. And it's a bit strange that
It was a very loose.
was that a
Game
fan-made
only.
thing, and then they were just like, well, we'll put it out.
I think a
Instead.
lot of it probably did start fan made, and
Right.
it was very loose with the way that it's with the way that they did it. It would
Yeah.
only have been a license to use
For that
Universal stuff in the
gaming.
game,
Yeah, yeah.
rather than the other way round
Yeah.
of Universal being allowed to use Minecraft stuff.
Just mad though that. It is, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, if it's only one way. But it's mad that they didn't jump on that though, Universal at the time, because like you say, it's one of the biggest game of all time. They do, but yeah.
And having Nintendo probably blocks them from being able to do a lot of other stuff.
That's a very good point. Nintendo are bastards for stuff like that. Like very bad, very bad.
It's just that statement, Nintendo are bastards.
Yeah, they are.
There's never a time to run the clip.
Oh yes. Where is it, Amanda? We need you.
Oh, see, they've changed everything, so it's you can't.
Bastards. Who do you think they are? Get me cigarettes.
I forget that we have the full thing.
Oh, it's been fun. It's been a fun show tonight, and hopefully we've entertained you for an hour and 25 minutes. We've had a great time. We won't be back next week, I don't think. Well, me and James won't be. We'll be in Paris, riding Big Thunder Mountain, hopefully.
How dare you?
Yeah, we're going staying at Disneyland Paris, so it's going to be fun. We'll be bringing that to the Coaster Gen YouTube channel as well. So subscribe over there if you haven't, because you will get to see the Disneyland Paris vlogs. And it's Christmas, so it's all going to be Christmassy, the parades and fireworks and drones and everything.
Emma's just like, oh God, kill me now.
I hate Christmas so bad. I hate it.
Yeah, we know.
And Disney Christmas, that's doubly bad.
It's not. It's fun.
I found out that there's mulled wine in multiple places around the park.
He's a happy
Oh,
boy.
that saves it slightly then. I'll allow that. Okay. I'll take it.
Champignon as well. Yeah, they sell a lot of stuff. But it's all in one, pretty much all of it is in one park, which is the smallest park. So it's the reason to go there is just to get pissed.
I would be down. That was what I would be doing.
Yeah, so we're going to be checking out the Marvel.
Yes, Bart. Sorry,
well.
I'll see you in Blackpool. I got excited then. Bart's coming to Blackpool.
Oh yes, Bart is.
Oh, cool. Yeah, well,
going
I don't know what you guys are going to be doing next week, but if you do have a show, have a good one.
Mikhail will still be sat here waiting.
He will be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he
we'll sat
will.
there in the chair. Like, where are they?
All right, anyway, guys, subscribe. We're almost at 500 subs. It'd be really cool if we get to that before Christmas. That'd be awesome. But yeah, we'll catch you in the next one, and have a good week, and we'll see you whenever we see you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Keep
Keep
waving.
waving till it goes.
Ah.